Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
I love you, baby.
I love you too. Who is that texting you?
Nobody, baby. Don't worry about it.
Nobody. It says Tina. Who the fuck is Tina? Who the fuck is Tina?
Bitch, you know what? Get your shit and get out.
You know what? I love you, babe, but maybe we should take a break.
A break? Maybe you should kiss my ass.
Sound familiar?
Sound
You're in a
familiar.
relationship and this shit ain't working.
It ain't
It's
working.
time for the truth. This is the voice of reason with Zoe Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason has returned to Hot Button Radio. And y'all know what we do up in here. We got like some crazy people in here right now, and it's gonna get turned up. Listen, Hot Button Radio. What is Hot Button Radio? It's a talk station, a network that has brought together a collection of very verbose motherfuckers with a lot of things to talk about. They brought me in, the voice of reason, Zoe Williams. We do relationship stuff here. Stuff meaning we tackle tough issues. So, with that said, the only way to listen to this show, you gotta download the Dash Radio app. It's free, right? Doesn't cost you anything. Even the toll-free number is free. 844-55-1 is the number to dial. As is commonplace, you know, we like to hit people upside the head with crazy topics. Today's topic, relationship status, is complicated. An exploration into alternative lifestyles. Here, let me give you a quick breakdown. Do you guys remember when couples went steady? What about the promise ring, right? I can remember when letting a girl wear your Letterman's jacket meant something. Remember that? Like, here, wear my jacket, girl. You know, it was all cool back in the day, right? That meant she was officially your boo thing. Remember a world when high school and college sweethearts got married and had 2.5 kids, a house with a white picket fence, and lived happily ever after? Was art imitating life, or was life imitating art? Was this simply a dream Hollywood sold us? Now things are all different. Relationship status is complicated. What do I mean by that? What if you're a bi female and currently in a relationship with another female? How do you deal with the itch for masculine energy? It's complicated, right? What if two lesbians get one of the homies to, you know, one of their male homies and say, hey, I want to have a baby, but you don't get to be in the baby's life. You get to be the baby's uncle, even though you're the baby's biological father. Relationship status is complicated. Are you avoiding committing or committed relationships because you're afraid of getting your heart broken? Relationship status, it's complicated. What about, I mean, I don't really want to disrespect nobody, but I heard, I don't know, this might be allegedly, Jermaine Jackson and his brother share a woman they both have kids with. What is that? They're brothers. They brother cousins. They're brothers. That's relationship status is complicated. Do you know of any family members who are dating other family members? Relationship status is complicated. Does social media complicate matters even worse? 844-55-1 is the number to dial. I want to hear this bullshit y'all have experienced in your lives. You know, I'm willing to open up the lines. And by the way, Twitter, at Zoe Williams, I will be responding and reposting and mentioning all of your mentions from Twitter. So can you still be considered a virgin if you're willing to let a man go down on you, but not willing to let a man inside you? Relationship status, it's complicated. What about you give up the bunghole, or as Jeff Brown says, the cornhole,
Ew.
right? but not the vaginal moon pie. Relationship status. It's complicated. I've heard sisters say shit like on Oprah talking to Steve Harvey, like, I'll let a dude eat the vaginal moon pie, but we can't have sex until we get married. Relationship status.
He didn't eat it right.
It's complicated. This is crazy. Listen, let me introduce my crew. Everybody's here right now. I want to introduce somebody who's been sick or at the very least ducking us. She's back in the building. Our resident pope, Neecole Cockerham, has returned to the building. What's up, Neecole?
Hey now. Hey Zoe.
What's happening?
What's going on?
Glad to have you back, boo thing.
Glad to be back.
Veronica Conway is on the line. VC, speak to me.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
What's
Happy to
happening?
be here.
Now, you hear me talking about relationship status is complicated, right? You see how I set the show up, right?
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Also,
as per usual.
as per usual. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have Whitney, the young gun, wild soul flower, high as fuck on the last show, back in the building.
Hold up, bruh. I was not high.
Okay, you were drunk.
No, I was drunk the night before, bruh. I was hungover.
Yeah, that's like, it's
Don't be mad because I be turning up.
I love it. It's shit. I love it. I love her
Yeah, that was
Instagram.
It was
all
my
kind
like
of shit.
half day off, so I had to turn up. You know.
It was awesome. We loved you. You were wild as shit.
Hey,
We love Wild Whitney.
Wild Whitney. Every day. It wasn't even a Wednesday. It was a Wild Whitney Friday
Right.
last week. You don't know. It might be Monday today.
And then directly to her right, we have Ashonti Ford.
Hello, hello, hello. Looking forward to another evening with the voice of reason.
I mean, listen to that sexy ass voice. Can you just say anything for me right now?
Just anything right now.
Yes. Yes, that shit is delicious. And I brought the wildest of the wild lemurs.
Oh my.
Jeff Brown joins us from the So What Morning Show.
What up?
And he gonna turn all the way up in this mug.
I'm excited for that.
So listen, if you want to talk to us about complicated relationship status, right? I mean, monogamy is old, out the window. Nobody want that bullshit no more. Cohabitation is in, right? Wow. It just seems like, man, we in a situation where nothing is clear, nothing is defined. Ladies, I'd like to know your opinion. Are you in a polygamous marriage? I mean, if you're cheating, if we look at the numbers, damn near 50% of all marriages end in divorce over money, over cheating, right? I guess you were in a polygamous marriage and you didn't know about it. Let's speak on it. I want to talk about it right now. Jeff?
Yes, sir.
Get off your phone and talk to me, man.
Look here, man. I'm playing Space Invaders. Right?
He's
Trying to
like,
save
Literally.
the Earth.
yes.
The earth.
The Earth.
Talk to me, Jeff.
Ask away, pimpin'. Wow.
You're in a good marriage now.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
were in hell twice.
Oh, hellish hell 2 times before this. The first one, I can't even blame her. We was too fucking young. We had no business together. We wasn't but like
8, 9.
21 and 22. What the fuck? We didn't know what the fuck we was doing. That second one, ooh-wee. I still hate that bitch. I actually had a picture of her airbrushed on my windshield, so it looks like I'm running her monkey ass over all the time. I hate her. But I'm good now. I figured
I like
out.
it. I'm glad.
I figured my shit out.
Damn.
That bitch. I hope you listening.
I hope. And if you are, give us a call.
Don't please call in. That bitch changed my prayers. Oh God. If she ever gets hit by a bus, can I be driving it? Oh shit, I hate that bitch. I hope you're listening. I'll say her fucking name. I can't stand it.
Please
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like love.
Hey, turn
No.
ups. Now, let me ask, do you guys know of any strange liaisons that would make relationships complicated? I know you know, Neecole.
Neecole's neck snapped quick.
Because Neecole is
Literally.
the Pope. So all popes do nasty shit. Talk to us.
The Pope.
A strange liaison that can make a relationship
Complicated.
complicated. Absolutely. If you are possibly married, have a wife, and then your relationship, that could kind of make things complicated.
Yeah. I agree.
A second wife or like a second
A
family?
second
getting
family,
married?
a whole
Oh,
second
yeah, that whole
family.
second-
That's a lot.
That gets complicated, especially when you start crossing state lines.
That's 35% of
City
Lifetime's
lines.
programming
You-
right there.
You go from South Central to West LA.
And change your name and your outfit and everything.
Your name is
Chuck
Zoe in
over
South
there.
Central and Zoe Sir in West LA.
Wow.
Why are you using me as an example? You fucking
The hell, so.
Little mixed babies running up on you. Daddy, what you doing over here with a baseball hat on?
You said we don't go to this Walmart. We supposed to go to the other one.
Hey, that would be the coldest, though. I need to hear. Somebody needs to call in and tell us when you got caught by your second wife
Ouch.
or your kids. Like, why are you at that recital?
or the typical relationship complications, like you have a girlfriend and then you get caught by your boyfriend.
Oh,
Standard complication.
that's a standard.
I don't know if that's complicated. I'm
But
just
I'm
mad
saying,
y'all
is
didn't
he-
let me hold the camera.
Is it?
Wow.
I mean, this bisexual thing is complicated, don't you think?
No.
It's common.
I think it's there's only one group of people who can be bisexual, and that's women. There's no such thing as bisexual man.
That's true.
You suck one dick, you on the pink side of the force forever. You are over there.
The pink side
You're
of
on
the
pink
force.
side of the force, dude. You get some pussy from time to time, but you're gay. Let's not muddy the water, sir.
Literally.
Let's not muddy the water. Yeah, literally.
Literally, let's not muddy the waters.
Hey, shout out to the Dookie likers. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying.
Here goes Geoff
Jeff's
Brown.
on. I love it.
So, I want to ask Veronica Conway. Veronica,
Yes, sir.
are the situations complicated because we're not truthful? We're not open.
Yeah.
Can we
Ding,
speak
ding,
to that?
ding, ding, ding.
Can we
Yeah.
speak to that?
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's it. Because it's only complicated because we have this idea in our culture that the relationship is about the institution and not the needs of the people that are in it. And so we keep saying, well, this is the construct that a relationship is supposed to be in, and everything else is complicated or alternative. I would say that whatever is that couple's truth or that triad's truth or whatever configuration, whatever is their truth is the standard for their relationship. It's not everything else is an alternative, right?
Wow.
That's big. That's big. Let me ask you this. Which relationship model do you prefer? Single, friends with benefits, married, widowed, divorced, separated, just dating, or some strange combination of all the above?
It's a fuck conundrum.
Yeah. Wow. I don't even know. I can't. My brain is.
I think I'm going to go with just dating, because if you're just dating, then you leave your options open and available for a lot of different scenarios and situations, so long as you haven't entered in a state agreement as being married.
Why do women constantly imprison niggas in penitentiary?
Man, because that.
Why? Because you guys are users. Can we speak to that?
First off, people like options, man. There's 31 flavors for a reason. If I put you as my main off top, and then Prince Charming walks around, I'm gonna be like, man, I really don't want to hurt Plan B's feeling.
Plan B.
I'm sorry, that might be his name. Brandon, maybe
This
is his
nigga's
name. I don't know.
Abortion.
Number 2. You know, A, B. This is the main.
Attention, all men who date sisters. If you are in the friend zone, it is because you are bad at math. Black women outnumber us 8.5 to 1.
Not in
Let
Atlanta.
that shit sink in. Let that hold you for a second.
Not in Atlanta. I'll be factual today if I need to.
What,
don't
not in
you?
Atlanta?
Shit, why
Well,
don't you?
Be factual.
But the thing about it is Plan B, right? I just want to say one thing about that.
Yep.
Plan B is to get rid of some shit the next day.
Well,
That's very quick.
probably from the nigga who is Plan B, because you don't want his baby. That is it.
So why let him in
double
your?
why.
So why let him in your yogurt box?
Because you might need a little something extra. I'm
Maybe
just
the dick
saying.
was
You know
good.
what?
Oh, my God.
Option number 1 was busy today because he's doing some shit.
I think the friend zone doesn't always include being inside the yogurt box. I think the friend zone, it leaves you open on a platform where you can do a lot of shit for me that my boyfriend would do. But you actually aren't in the yogurt box, and we'll continue that.
Well, that dude suffers from outside pussy chance syndrome.
And also,
He'll paint
Wait,
your
wait,
house, wash your car, do all this shit on the outside chance he'll get some cooter. That's
Yeah.
a sucker.
Let me ask Veronica, do you have the dude that does any and everything you want on the outside chance he might get a taste of vaginal ambrosia?
Okay, so that's just going to sound really lame, but I have spent the bulk of my life being very oblivious to male attention and intention. And I've had like these blinders on, like, oh, so-and-so really wants to, so-and-so trying to get at me because of the, So I'm really upfront with people about, I think clarity, if you can be clear, really deeply clear with somebody about what it is that you want and need, and get clear with them about that up front, I think that is like the best policy, because it ends up going all bad if you have people hanging out for ulterior motives. It just ends up bad.
Got you.
Right?
Got you. Ashanti?
Okay, so in my experience, I've had a couple different friend zone experiences, but there was 2 men that I had friend zoned, and I actually fell for both of them.
wow.
And I felt like I was in love with both of them.
Wow.
And what happened?
Was your love thin? How did that work out?
I guess I took too long because I lost both of them.
So friend zone is kind of like cryogenics for women. You trying to put niggas on ice.
It's a holding cell in a way. In a way, it's a holding cell.
Question.
Yes, ladies, have you ever let a dude out of the friend zone who was horrible in bed?
Man,
let him out?
Yes.
You wouldn't be able to really...
Because he's...
Exactly. So that means both them dudes was kind of bending your back.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm going to tear the inside lining out your couch.
No, but that's not a friend, though, really. A friend is not someone you have sex with.
Well, no.
What?
Unless it's a friend with benefits, that's different.
Then you were loving the both of them without having sex with either of them? Is this what you're saying?
In the beginning.
Okay, I got a lot of paint. Did you ever fuck either one of these dudes?
That's what I wanted to ask.
Okie dokie. Was either one of them shitty in the bed?
No.
The defense rests, Your Honor. Call you next week.
Thank you. And scene. Maureen from Virginia. Holla at us.
Hello, Kenzo.
Tis I.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Kenzo. How are you? How beautiful queen. How are you?
Hey.
Welcome to my realm.
Hey now.
Speak freely.
Okay, so I don't know if it's complicated, but is it bad that I just can't get off my baby daddy's dick? Like, we're not in a relationship.
Baby daddy dick has a strong power to it.
Yeah, like we're not in a relationship, and I'm cool with that because he's a sociopath. But I'm afraid to jump on another dick because I know his medical history. You know what I mean?
Well, let me ask you this. First off, I don't know if you're in the Star Trek transporter room, but it's a lot of feedback going on. Or are we on speakerphone or
Can
something?
you hear me?
Yeah,
Much better.
we got you. Much
Can you hear
better.
me?
But let me just say this.
Okay.
Are you fucking the dick or on the dick so tough because that's a familiar dick? Might not be the best dick you can get, but it's familiar. Might be clean.
It's familiar.
Free of disease.
Yeah, it's clean.
Right?
Right.
So
Right.
it might not be that, it's really good dick. It just could be same old safety dick.
Comfortable dick.
Comfortable dick.
But I always come though. Like I like perfection. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? And we have a connection like that. But
He know just how to hit it.
I don't know.
But that's cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
and I know how to hit him too.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying? Like it goes both ways.
Quit playing, girl. Put your knee on the arm of that couch. You know what's up.
well, you understand? You figure deals. You see?
Because it's crazy out here, and I'm just so afraid. Like, you know? And I'm not going to be breeding anymore. Those days are over, so
Or Geoff,
I don't know.
or Geoff, my favorite is put those Achilles heels on my clavicle.
Oh my God.
And let me go on and do what I need to do.
Wow, jelly
Let me
box
grab
weather.
your shoulders
I
and
don't even know how to.
Why
like,
can't we find out why she can't go
Hey,
beyond?
let me
just
tell you
being on
why.
that thing?
Because we're talking about sex right now, Pope Cockerham.
yes.
Shit.
My Lord, cock's right in your name. Come on.
Right. Put your fucking miter away while we talk about sex right now. Anyway.
Can I just say
The king may be smited shortly.
to our caller, I completely 1000% get it. Because for me, I feel like once I've had it, it's mine. I think most girls probably agree. Like, yo, if I smash once, it's kind of like
Girls don't smash,
Brand.
Whitney.
Okay,
Brand.
girls
Team
don't
Tabor
smash
does.
with me.
2015, y'all grow up. 2015. I'm just saying, if I let you into my la la land, I can come in whenever I want. Come over here, bring it,
Yeah,
and let's
I know
do
this.
it.
Yeah.
So let me
I know
ju-
this
let me
trend.
just say
I know,
this.
I know everything. Like a
Team Tabor.
Yes, sir.
So let me say this.
Oh my God.
Like, for real, what's wrong with your guy? What's wrong with your dude? Why didn't you guys make it? You guys got a kid. Studies show.
I don't know. We almost did, and he's, and then we didn't, and then we did, and I don't know. So
And
You can be honest. You can be.
It's not all his fault, but
There
you know
we
what I'm
go.
saying?
There
Like,
we go. Now we're getting
get each
somewhere.
other,
Why
but-
is that?
You can't
So,
change him.
here,
What was your
turn
problem?
everybody's mic off. These motherfuckers in here, these wild ass lemurs, turn them off.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so let me get back to you because everybody in here talking right
Okay.
now. See how I do? Let me just find out,
Yeah.
right? Do you love
Right.
this guy?
Yeah, I do.
Right? You love the kid. Have you guys done everything possible to try to make the relationship work?
No, I don't think he did.
Ah, so that's why you still on that dick, because there's some unresolved shit there too. Right? Veronica.
Yeah, that could be it.
Veronica, what would you say to her to get her to maybe, I mean, you know, women hate putting themselves out there, right? Because if they put themselves out there, the biggest fear of the female ego is getting played. Can you speak to that, Veronica? Because the rest of these niggers in here cannot.
I mean, I guess the biggest fear is getting played. I mean, the thing that women could know if they were so inclined is that it's funny. If you give a man the freedom to do whatever to be who he is and to be who he's going to be, then why would he leave? See, we have it all backwards. Like, by putting him on restriction, that's what's going to make him stay, by managing and monitoring and legislating his behavior.
Legislating his behavior. You're not the governor of me, lady. Go ahead, finish.
But the opposite is true, because if a man feels like he can be absolutely free in himself in your presence, then there's no reason for him to want to leave. And you don't do it because of that. You do it because you're free and he's free. And you design whatever the relationship is meant to be and whatever your need to meet whatever the needs are that you have. And then all that tension and all that static kind of goes away.
What's the lady's name? What's the young lady's name?
Her name is Maureen.
My name is Maureen.
Maureen, baby, have you done this? Have you went to what's your dude's name? What's your dude's name?
That ain't my dude. That's just my baby daddy.
Your baby daddy. What is his name?
Oh,
Next time, okay, not unimportant. I'm gonna call him Tony. Next time Tony come to see his baby, just come. And I know this is hard for you with ovaries and all, but just come straight up the street. Tony, I love you. I still love you.
Oh, hell
Is
no.
there any chance for us to really make a life together?
Women
What's
don't
wrong
do that
with that?
shit.
Oh, of course
Some
not.
women do.
No.
Scary
Now, if you
motherfuckers.
that real with him, and you call his ass out in the middle of town like that, he gonna tell you what the truth is, and from there, you know whether to find more dick. There are more of us with
There's
good dick.
Pretty good dick out here. Yeah.
Gunslinger.
The dick market is
Why does a woman have to be the aggressor?
Can I say something?
That's not aggressive.
the dick
that's
market
honest.
is a bull market right now.
Wow.
Somebody said that. No, somebody wanted to say something. Was it Veronica or Maureen?
It was me.
Maureen, say what you need to say.
I just wanted to say that I watched the show earlier, and it was so tense. You handled yourself so well, like leveling that whole energy back into the room with Uncle Bobby. You were so good. You were such a good man. Oh my God.
You know, shit. You gotta respect your elders. You gotta respect your elders.
You know, Zoe has a penis.
And it is a bull market.
I respect you guys so much, and I respect you so much, and I respect your show. And thank you so much for taking my call. I hope all of you have a wonderful week.
Appreciate you. Thank you, honey.
Later on.
That was
And
fire.
keep fucking your baby daddy. Who cares what these Indians say? If it's
That's
good,
sure.
Keep
don't let the good ones go to waste.
Smashing his team.
Just keep that spot where Mr. Right is supposed to be full with Mr. X. That's a
Let
great
me ask this
idea.
question. How many ladies are out there? We're talking about relationship status. It's complicated, right? We hear all the time about men on the down low. Are women on the down low too? In a relationship with a man, but have a girlfriend on the side secretly. The female down low, the reverse down low. I know it's happening. I know some taco tasting is going down and don't nobody know about it.
Don't nobody know.
Right.
Don't look
Jelly,
over here.
what would she call it? The jelly box parties.
Jelly box swivel.
Right? I know it's going down and it's not being reported a lot because women, by far, are the world's greatest liars. Whitney Tabor speaking.
I think that the society doesn't look bad at that. So I feel like because she knows that her dude probably is going to be like, ooh, can we bring her to lunch? Like,
No, but she's not even saying it.
she ain't saying it?
She ain't even talking about it.
Well, I don't know.
And when the
meet
girls
that
are going to Jamaica, 7 of us,
Yeah.
Odd man out.
we'll be back. Right? They don't fuck with Dexter St. Jock. They fuck with the girls.
But I mean,
And don't talk about it. What about that? Somebody call us with that
was gonna say,
story.
I don't even know
with
that
that
story.
experience. 844-55-1 is the number
That's
to
just
dial.
selfish.
I think
But-
women do that.
Ask yourself, why do they need to share? What would they need to share if they're not in a relationship?
Neecole, I know you're from the Catholic Church. And I know you niggas got secrets beyond secrets on top of secrets.
Sweet mother of God.
And then judge motherfuckers for keeping their secrets.
Burn them!
But god damn it, Neecole, you gotta tell the truth in relationship or it's not a relationship. Ashanti.
I'm with Whitney.
Fake
I
ass
don't think women really do that. Because
think
that's all I'm
men
saying.
welcome that kind of energy.
Yes, Lord.
So I really
Not
have
all
a hard
men.
time. Well, have you seen that movie, She Hate Me?
Yes.
Okay, so obviously
She
some
Ate
women,
Me?
she hate me.
Oh, 8 me.
Yeah, Spike Lee. No, she hate me.
What the fuck
Thank
is the
you.
Pope
Same
talking?
thing.
She hate me.
No, I think
So
men
it
I think
happens.
men are advocates, right?
Right.
Of women on women, you know, taco tasting.
That's what I'm saying. So why
Especially
would a
if they
woman
get an invite.
Exactly.
But men are jealous too. A man don't want his woman, right, to like another woman more than him.
Michael Myers
And
movie.
this is what I mean in terms of the female down low.
Sounds like
This
insecurity.
nigga might be security blanket. He might be
Whoopee all
checks
day.
and maintaining, maintenance, right? And she might be the love of her life that he don't know about.
tell it.
844-55-1.
that's like-
That's what the fuck I'm talking
that's
about.
like
844
Listen.
5-1.
We got to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to deal with more questions like that. Relationship status is complicated. God damn it. I want all of the monkeys in this studio to stop talking over each other.
Fine.
Let me do all the talking. Never. That's not. I'm just playing. We'll be back. We'll be back in a second.
I'm gonna cut my own mic.
Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, the phone lines are on fire. You know how we do. We get it turned up in here real quick. I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. I know it sounds like mayhem sometimes, but guess what? We got insight, we got funny, we got tough topics, crazy topics to deal with. We want you to participate. Get to your phone lines, 844-55-1. Today's topic is relationship status. It's complicated. Do you have a story of a complicated relationship situation? You know, like your daddy fucking your stepsister. Right? I mean, it happens. It happens. Well, your sister from another daddy. I've heard about it. I've heard about it like a mug, right? Relationship status is complicated. You know, like the reverse down low. A sister who is really lesbian in heart, but is with a man because he can take care of her. He doesn't know anything about her yogurt box fantasies, right? And she sneaks off to be with her lesbian lover, and he's none the wiser. Relationship status is complicated. We talked about the Jacksons earlier. Jermaine Jackson. Randy Jackson is the rumor that they share children with one woman. We call those kids bruzins. They're brother cousins. Right? Relationship status is complicated. What about the bisexual couple? Right? We always use this example. You know, the lesbian couple who got that cool homeboy who would fuck both of them if they gave him the chance. But he's in penitentiary. And then they approach him and say, can we have some of your sperm because we want to raise a child?
Look here, I'm only going to do it the old-fashioned way.
That's, nigga.
Ain't going to be no turkey baster.
Ain't going to be no turkey baster now. Right? I'm saying that guy. And then the relationship gets complicated because that guy wants to be a part of that child's life. And they say, well, only as an uncle. Be like a daddy uncle or an uncle daddy.
A dunkle.
A dunkle. Right? You don't get to come in as daddy. You don't get no rights as daddy. You don't get nothing. That's a complicated situation, don't you think? Relationship status is complicated. And with the advent of technology, don't you think technology even exacerbates these complications?
Hey, what?
Right? Crazy shit, right? The dunkle, you only get to come to birthday parties, nigga. That's it.
And bring an expensive gift.
And there is a limit to how many parties you can come to. Jesus. Wow. Big L from Brooklyn, you're on the line. Holler at us.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
What's happening, Mike?
Hey, Big L.
I'm not into it. Listen, man, I'm listening to everything y'all saying. And, you know, ultimately, I think the main problem is that men are kowtowing to women. I mean, women have taken a lead in relationships when it was, historically, it was never like that. And in my opinion, it should have never been changed. Men should remain the lead because women don't know what they're doing, which is why you get situations where, you know, you got men fucking other dudes, you got women fucking other women. You understand? When you had a man who took a lead and maintained that lead, you didn't have this kind of problem.
So you're blaming somebody's gayness on the woman? So he's smashing his homeboy, and it's her fault that he's gay?
It's always our fault.
That's crazy to me.
Big L, don't you think that the person with the pussy is always in charge?
No, I do not.
But you,
and
I mean,
I'll tell you why.
Let him tell us why.
Not in charge because the person with the pussy don't know what they're doing. A woman has to be trained right. You see, if a woman's not trained right, it's irrelevant.
Speak on this female training you.
Hang up on him.
What is this female training of which you speak?
Yes. Share more.
All right. A woman
and turn all of the women's microphones
only understands
off.
What she's only taught a certain aspect, right? She only learns certain things from men that she's with, even sexually. You know, how many of them, you can ask the sisters in there now, how many of them are, or how many of them have sucked dick or wasn't about sucking dick until they were taught to suck dick? You understand?
Okay.
Yes, they were all taught. They were all taught
and
to suck dick.
And you know where I learned how to suck dick? Is from Superhead, the woman who sucked Jay-Z and the whole squad.
But some male taught her how to master
if I'm going to suck dick, I'm going to be the best at it, so
Oh,
let me learn how. That's really what it is. I don't need no nigga
Whitney,
to tell me.
Some man taught Superhead, Corinne Steffens, how to master her mouth wand.
Maybe she was just born with some slobbery ass big lips.
So you think you could you could just fall off the truck and know how to master?
No, I'm
sucking
definitely
a dick?
that I'm definitely down for learning. I'm down to learn. You know,
meet me in my quarters after the show, Cockerham.
You
see the lady with the
meet and
grapefruit?
fulfill those needs, but
yes.
Oh, that's some good shit, huh?
Your last name implies that yes. If you
no,
name
it-
like
it-
Cockerham, I would be totally disappointed. What the fuck?
fucking crazy.
I'm selling your teeth, Cockerham. What the fuck are you doing?
Really though?
I can't.
I'm so tired of these niggas.
Not with Cockerham.
I play a lot of games. That is not one of them.
Oh my God. Finish your statement, brother, and then I'm going to throw it to Veronica Conway to bring some sense.
Essentially, it's just this: is that when you take the cues from a woman as to what you should be doing as a man, you lose.
Wow. There you go. Big L from Brooklyn.
Boy, bye.
And the only person that can take blame for that is the man who bowed down and took the responsibility. Like the what? If the man is in charge, then why are we running shit?
Why are we failing? What?
Why are we running
Look at how
shit?
society conditions their men, though. Look at how society conditions men.
Listen, if you come into a relationship,
we've been effeminized over the course of the past 30, 40 some odd years. If a man stands up, he's an asshole or he's abusive.
So
he puts a woman in his place.
it only stands up. That's only if you sock her in the face when you stand up.
Thank you for that,
I wanna
Big
know,
L.
what's his
Hold
relationship?
on, guys. Hold on. Thank you, Big L.
Rest in
Appreciate
peace.
the call. We'll holler at you in a second. Call
Thanks,
us
Big
anytime.
L.
Turn off all of their mics. Leave Jeff's mic on. I'm gonna need my angels. I'm gonna need my angels to follow right now.
Fall easy, breezy.
Okay, now Veronica, was there a modicum of truth?
I'm going to agree with what the brother said. Women do need training, and that he makes a really deep and valid point.
There we go.
There are very few men out here that are in a posture and have enough wisdom and have dealt enough with their own stuff to actually train women. But I agree, if a man is really got his internal shit together, meaning he's given up his mama issues, he's given up his need for approval, he's given up if he's free, then I think absolutely women, because the women are the vessels and the men, they get filled with whatever the consciousness is that the men hold. And so even sexual interaction is a form of training, whether we're conscious to it or not. I think if we got more intentional about the fact that men do need to train women, conscious men need to train women, I think we'd be in a whole much better...
But let's go deeper. And I'm throwing this to everybody. Everybody's mic is on right now, but everybody can't answer at the same goddamn time. Everybody can't answer now, or I'll turn everybody's shit off again. Now let me come back. Do you think the modern day woman's mentality is such that she is open to male masculine instruction?
Yes.
Cockerham,
absolutely.
Fold yourself in front of me.
That's the shit that we talking about. That bullshit right there.
Jeff Brown.
How do in the words of the late great James Hanna, how do you get a black woman to jump out of an airplane? Have a black man tell her not to. Ooh. No, you cannot ignore 428 years of programming that the man is your enemy and pretend that shit does not still linger on us all. We all, men and women, and I'm just talking about black folks because I'm black, we need to unball our fists with each other. Just both of you, just put your fucking fist down.
I ain't listening to you, nigga. Like, who the fuck is you? Yes. You old off-brand ass nigga. What you...
Listen, that's just like saying, how do you get a black man to not know a secret? Put it in a book. The thing is this. If you are open to wanting to be in a relationship, to wanting to have good sex, to wanting to learn how to suck dick as you guys would like to have us do, then be that man. Be a real man. Don't be half-witted. Don't be, you know what I'm saying, on the fence about your sexuality, about the things that you want and the things that define you as an individual. You cut my mic off.
Cockerham is on the edge of getting that shit cut off.
Woo, there it is.
Go ahead, Whitney. And then...
all I'm saying is... I have some stupid shit to say, and I'm saying it. If you niggas want us to learn how to suck dick, half of y'all are down low anyway, so why don't you teach us? Boom.
Wow.
There it is. He's right. The caller is right. Teach us.
Cut Whitney's mic. Ashanti?
That's asking for a lot of responsibility that most times men don't really seem like they want to have. I mean, I could be wrong, but to say that men are responsible for training us and we're just supposed to fall back, men are not that
Listen, then all of you should
responsible.
renounce Christianity right now.
I mean, just be real, though. Now, mind you, let me say this, though. Let me say this. I love giving the man that I choose the lead. I'm not going to try to dominate him. But at the same time, that's a lot of responsibility.
But you dominate him with your expectations. Jeff Brown?
You see how you do me? That's cool, though.
Dirty.
All of their mics except for Jeff Brown.
Question, ladies.
I'm coming
Your
to you.
man says 3 plus 2 is 5.
3 plus?
3 plus 2 is 5. You say 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 is the objective. Who's right?
I lost count or whatever.
It depends on if it depends
Is this
on
a math class?
I failed math. Bro.
If we're going on, the reality of arithmetics, but the thing is I'd be down to be taught how to suck a good dick.
Have you seen the
Like
grapefruit
I'm still
lady?
stuck right there because I don't know one, and I'd be down to learn how to suck a good
I
dick.
will help you to suck my dick this
Okay.
evening. Whitney Tabor?
I don't even
Out of
know.
control,
Look,
man.
always out of control. I can't deal.
Whitney.
Not like that, Cockerham. Not like that.
So what I was saying is, I agree with Veronica and the gentleman. I was kind of annoyed by it. I agree to a pinch of it. I believe that men, as i.e. their father, should be the one. I'm not going to come into a relationship and have you try to retrain me. My daddy already taught me how to be a good woman, a good this and that and the other. So I don't need no nigga coming in being like, woo, woo, woo.
Shout out to
wait a minute.
Liz.
But wait a minute. Maybe.
If we want to do the blame game, let's put it back on the deadbeat daddies who ain't there for their daughters and
But-
blaming it on that.
And I gotta give you credit for that. But you might want to turn your volume down. You're a little
I'm a
passionate.
little turned up right now.
Right.
All right.
But I will say this. Sometimes the man you meet is the dude to finish your father's work.
If he is justified.
And you must bend your knee to that man.
I don't
Veronica
know.
Conway.
Yeah, I mean, I think that one of the great distortions and problems that happens in our society is that we aren't educated. We don't really have people take us in hand and show us so few people understand the nature of sexuality and relating. So we don't have people that take us into understanding that. So we just make shit up as we go, and we don't know what we're doing. And so, yeah, there is a role for a man to come into a woman's life, or several, and train her and show her and activate her in terms of her femininity. And in a certain way, he is picking up where the father left off. Absolutely.
No, I want to go deeper. How does a man activate a woman's femininity? This is good. This is good. Say more. Now.
Okay, so do you want me to go? How deep do you want me to go, though?
Oh, hey, that's what
Deeper
she
than
said.
the Lantis.
Until you're willing to give me money without me asking. That deep.
Past the threshold
you
of
see what
your
niggas do with their
cervix.
power?
Damn,
You see?
Beyond the walls of your cervix. Go deeper.
Gotcha.
Go into my
Well,
fibroid status.
One of the things that Nechama talks about is people are going to be kind of freaked out about it. So just kind of everybody buckle up, all right?
Oh, this is about
Here we go. Come on, mama. Bring it.
Turn everybody's mic off. Turn everybody's
I
mic off.
came in with a
Turn my motherfucking mic off, too.
So the phenomena, and you've alluded to it, Chama's alluded to it, but there's a phenomenon that Chama talks about, whereby when a woman is young, when she's a young girl, she, if she's around her father, whoever the men are that are in her life, she generates sort of an internal sexual nectar for. It's not that she's thinking about him sexually. It's just that that's what the body actually produces. And Nechama calls it daddy's nectar. And what happens is as she matures and grows into puberty, she becomes more and more longing to have that part of her be connected with and collected. But it's inappropriate for fathers, of course, to interact with their daughters that way. But it doesn't mean that biologically that nectar doesn't get produced in a woman. So the real role of a man, if he is going to, when he meets a woman, is to collect that nectar that she's been producing all of these years and decades. And believe me when I say to you that if a man has the patience and the presence of mind to stand present with a woman and experience that in her, he will meet the most receptive, beautiful, innocent, loving creature that he's ever met in his life. If he knows how to get to that. The thing is that most men don't know how to get to it.
It sounds like the woman has been transformed into a honeybee with hamster-like traits of storage. I don't know. It's hamster
like,
honey. You know, she's.
I love what Veronica
So basically,
said.
I feel like I should, when I meet a guy, I'll be like, "Hi, are you ready for this tidal wave? I've saved up all this nectar for you."
But in a way, do women kind of seek out their dads in their relationships?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
My daddy a tough son of a bitch.
He's
So
a real
yeah.
nigga.
For sure.
okay, you all can't speak
My
at
dad's
the
not a
same
real
time. Mic check. Microphone checker. All of these niggas' mics get cut off again. We have these long sessions, like we get here 4 hours before the show, right? And we'll be talking like, no talking over each other, okay, girls? Of course, I understand exactly what you mean. Then they get here and they be like, motherfucker, who had said? They just go off,
You was
right?
talking to their brains. You wasn't talking to their ovaries. You was just talking up here.
Ashonti
Talk
Ford.
to the whole thing.
Okay, so first I just want to say that I love what Veronica had to say. Often I do. This comment got trailed over. Everyone's talking about dick sucking and we're talking about Superhead and everything, but Superhead is so old school. You guys need to YouTube the Grapefruit Lady.
Oh, she been waiting for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been waiting for that. Grapefruit Lady. YouTube her. Just for some tricks. You know, no big deal.
Really? Could somebody post that on my Twitter at Zoe Williams, the Grapefruit Lady, and I will take a look at it as the show is going on and we'll talk about it. But when we talk about relationships being complicated, I think we broached it earlier when we talked about truthfulness. I really believe that it is virtually an impossibility for women to be truthful in relationship because of how they're socialized. Right? Women are afraid to embrace their vulvas and just be these sexual demons that they really are. I believe most women, 98% of y'all, are succubus.
I don't even know what that means.
No.
But you're afraid to be that. You're afraid to like really go deep because you're afraid of the judgment that may come afterwards.
I agree.
I believe this, right?
I agree with you, Zoe.
You know?
I'm 1,000.
Well,
Veronica, you know.
Veronica, speak to it.
Yeah. Can I speak to what's available in that? Because it is, I have walked that path with my ex-husband. In other words, when I broke up with my ex-husband, I went to him and I said, you know what? I realized something. I was crazy when I met you, but I'm actually sane now. And because I'm sane now, I see all the places where this is dysfunctional and broken and we're not connected. And that's cool. There's no judgment about you. I'm going to go ahead and do what I need to do for my own life. I'm going to interact with who I need to interact with. I'm going to do whatever I got to do. And you can do whatever you want to do, right? And so there is something amazing. I can't explain to you because, and ever since then, I've been very open with men about sort of my stand about relationship. And the level of internal power and creative power and power for manifestation that comes from being sexually honest, there is nothing that's quite igniting for a human being, and especially for a woman. Her whole life opens up when she crosses over into that threshold of like the fucking stomp down truth. Now, mind you, I've had to pay heavy prices for it because people just ain't ready to really go there. But when you do as a woman, I swear to God, it's like the whole universe opens up and pours because it has your back, because you have your own.
Do you know what's great? You know what's great about what you're saying? Listen, Veronica, we have a lot of callers to get to, but I also want to pose this question to everyone. Friendifits, friends with benefits. Is this quite possibly the best relationship format and forum? You're friends, and you get to suck and fuck unconditionally.
In your 20s.
I'm just saying, no, fuck that. Period.
Conditionally.
What do you guys think? 844-55-1. Mike from DC. Holla at me about this, man.
Hey, what's up, Zoe?
What's happening, Pam? How you doing, man?
What's up, lady?
I'm chilling, man.
How you doing?
What's up? Hey, what's up, Jeff Brown?
What's up?
Turn your voice down, Jeff. Shit.
What's going on? Hey, man, thank you so much for that, Doc.
Hey, no problem. Hey, my question is, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna kind of throw a little bit of my business out there, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm in a situation with a girl who I like. I like her intellect, but it's another girl on the side I just like to fuck. So my question is, I just kind of like want to fuck both of them at the same time. Not at the same time, literally, but I want to mess with both of them with both of them knowing each other.
But we really want you to get a clear understanding.
Let him finish, Pope Cockerham. Jesus, sweet.
Yeah, so that's my
Lord.
whole thing. Is like how I want to ask either you or Jeff or the ladies, what's the best way to introduce them so I can break the news to them? Like, I want to be in a relationship with both of them.
Cockerham, now answer his question.
I don't feel like it's going to happen because I think you have to have a certain amount of confidence to go in a room with two women, stand up there and tell them that that's what you want, and you stuttering on this radio show.
Well, God
so
damn
you
it,
already know.
you've already hated. We're going to turn Cockerham's mic off for 60 seconds. Whitney Tabor, how can this man accomplish his goal of fucking the smart and the dumb?
I want him to succeed in this, so I'm really trying to think. Honestly, you got to have individual one-on-one, feel him out. You feel me? You just got to individually talk to him, figure it out.
Give up that game.
And then just let him know what's popping, girl. I'm trying to look, y'all both got it. You know what I mean?
Whitney is driven
that's
off.
it.
She's driven off the cliff. Turn her mic off. Ashonti Ford, you have a shot at this. Right. You know, just say what's happening, niggas. What y'all want to do, huh? Whitney, what the fuck? I got a bowl of soup here. Y'all want to share this bowl? Because if you share the soup, you share everything, right? The fuck?
Hey, thanks for that.
Right. You're not helping this, man. Ashanti, how does this work?
Definitely start with your main girl first. And have a conversation with her.
Bring your bottom bitch up front.
See if she's open to it. If she's not open to it, you're probably just going to have to make a decision of one or the other. And if she is, it's all gravy.
Or you make the decision to continue lying. You know, niggas
if
do
that's,
that.
If that's the kind of man that you are, the
And
kind
you
of
do know.
responsible man that we're supposed to listen to in terms of training.
This mic is active. Turn it off. Yes.
Oh, yeah, I want to ask, hey, Zoe and Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Zoe and Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Y'all understand? Because it's like I want to fuck that pussy, but I want to be with this pussy. I just want to combine both of this.
I'm gonna need about 120 seconds, and I'm gonna give you some Chicago shit right here.
Oh shit.
Real simple, bruh. How much do you sincerely love your girl? Is this the woman? Is this the woman you want standing over your casket?
Oh.
Shoot, I ain't gonna lie, I don't love her that much.
Okay, stop right there.
Shit,
Stop
that's why
right
the
there.
other pussy is attractive to me in the first place, because I don't really know where this bitch stand with me.
Stop right there. Here's the difference.
I guess Whitney was right.
Here's the difference between a player and a liar. A player is a man who can walk in a room and there are we'll just go with four women he is sexually active with. They may or may not know each other, but they all know they ain't the only one and they cool with it. If that man walks in and has to leave, he's not a player. He's a liar. Don't lie. Right. Whatever you do, don't lie. Are these women black?
Yeah, they black.
Okay, got a little number for you. Black women outnumber black men 8.5 to 1. Let that sink in. 8.5 to 1. Bring your honesty to them on some pimp shit. Take them to a really nice restaurant together so that they are less inclined to act a goddamn fool. Start talking. Okay, I'm almost done.
Yeah, right now we're borderline filibuster.
Okay. I asked for 120. All right, Jesus. This is some real shit.
We do have breaks
You
here.
tell them what you want.
If
they don't want to do that, be friends. I guarantee
This
you,
is your
it's two women
conscious
that's
speaking,
down.
Geoff.
It's two women out there for you that's down, though.
Why don't you just wrap it
I
up?
appreciate it, man. I know y'all got other callers, though. I appreciate the advice, man. I'm going to go ahead and make this happen, man. I'm going to call y'all Wednesday and let y'all know how it go down.
Yeah, man. Just tell the truth, man.
Tell the truth.
Have the
Good luck
ambulance
to you,
standing
you
by.
bastard.
Tell the truth, and if you lose 2 of them, you just go out and farm some more. Veronica, he's gone now, but he's still listening. Can you give Mike a blueprint for how to get them both on the same page so he can have 2 slices of pie? Speak on it.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it with men and introduced men that were my lovers to each other. And, one has to sort of really be in themselves. They have to really be in their body. They have to really be in their mind. They have to really be clear and grounded to be able to facilitate that kind of discussion. But I think if you just tell the truth and tell the truth from a place of love, I mean, that may sound awfully naive, but there's nothing worse for a human being than living a compromised life. And one of the biggest compromises that we can make is around relationships. It's the biggest compromise we make in life.
And let me just say this really quickly, and then we got to go to break. There's a book you should get called Power versus Force: The Hidden Detriments of Humanity. Power versus Force. And it talks about the science of kinesiology and how when you lie, physically the cells in your body get weaker. Do you know how limp your dick is from lying?
Interesting.
And I'm talking about energetically. I had to learn this the hard way. Because I'm fucking the shit out of women, but I'm lying. And the imprint, because the fucking they should have been entranced. But the imprint that they got was suspicion.
Oh, that's good.
Do you understand? Like, when you fuck from a space of truth, authenticity, and godhood, then they sprung. But when you fuck from a space of deception, they're only suspicious.
Marshmallow dick.
Ass niggle.
I will fuck the fucking moonshine out of all 3 of you motherfuckers. You hear me?
Just a jug with 3 X's on it.
Right. All types of brandy wine to be easing out you motherfuckers. I gotta take a break. I'll be back in 2.2 seconds, goddammit. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Zoe Williams, the voice of reason, Hot Button Radio in the building right now. The number to dial is 844-55-1. If you scared, take your punk ass to church. This is what we gonna do up in here. We having the toughest, the most difficult, the craziest, the most raucous, right? Conversations you can have about relationships, but at the same time, it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be insightful. Today's topic, of course, is relationship status. It's complicated. Listen, a couple of people on Twitter, man. Twitter is on fire. I'm sorry I haven't been able to get to everybody, but the big black beard says, I disagree with the concept of training a woman. That shit ain't part of the plan. Train your damn self. Sorry, I'm not your poppy. Wow. 844-55-1. Shut your mouth and get trained. See, that's why you're barking right now. You see? You understand? You fall easy, breezy.
That was more of like a dolphin.
Listen, if you Melvin L. Hayes on Twitter says, if you truly want to make it more than friends, do so the correct way. The benefits dynamic can cost you your friendship.
Absolutely. I love these
shut
men.
This motherfucking crayon kindergarten style relationship templates.
You damn pansy.
Ooh.
She called him a pansy.
No, you.
You didn't call me no pansy.
Ooh.
You didn't call me no pansy, goddammit.
Just kidding.
On your own damn show.
You know, boom. Why don't we just
that just happened?
Everybody's mic,
No.
except for Geoff. Yeah. How you doing, Geoff?
I am fine, sir. Lord,
Yes,
sir.
man. Let's
I'm at your service, my liege.
Let's converse without the featherless hens in here. Geoff ran up out of here. Yeah, let's just put them on punishment for a moment. Everybody. I'm like Smaug. One of y'all fuck with me, I'm burning the city down. So, yeah. The real Russell says, this is Twitter. The divorce rate is over 50%, and 70% of black women aren't married. Why is the breakdown of relationships, or why hasn't the breakdown of relationship shifted to white folks? It's simple. Black people are following white people's narrative. Woo! You didn't draw up the narrative of marriage and relationship. You're following it from someone, right? This society, this culture. And the dominant people in this culture are white. They control religion. They control all institutions. They control education. So everything you do, they do control your pussy. That's why when your pussy gets hot and puffy, moms takes you right down to the eugenicist over at Planned Parenthood to get you straight. They control everything. Wow. God damn it. So that's why the numbers are skewed that way. All I do is win on Twitter says, profound. I can't train a woman to be a woman no more than a woman can train a man to be one. So a lot of people are chiming in. Jackie Mack on Twitter. The phone lines are crazy too. We're going to get to everybody. But let me just get a couple of these tweets out real quick. Jackie Mack says, I am Jackie Mack. When you tell the truth, you give people options. When people have options, they are... I don't know what RESP is short for. I think it's supposed to be respect. They're respectful for the BS that follows. I don't get what she meant. Put it back on him. Jackie, tweet that again so we can clean that shit up. We got a couple more tweets, but I'm gonna belay that order right now. We got some callers on. Do we have Hecka activated? We have to get her unique voice in here. Hecka, I know you've been listening to this. What's up, babe? I know you've been listening to this bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I have. I mean, I'm hearing a lot of patriarchy tonight, and I think that as women, we can be patriarchy enablers.
Ooh.
And for a woman,
wow,
in my opinion, to think that she needs a man to train her, to me, says that she desires a false sense of security. Tell me when was the last time a man had a cycle or gave birth and still maintained a level of dignity? When? I'm trying to understand how a man is equipped to train a woman when he actually comes from a woman. How can a man train me how to be a woman when he made an exit from my vagina?
Thank you.
Y'all need to stay in y'all damn lane.
Well, I can answer that question quite.
Those monthly cramps because you never had any.
I can answer that question, Hecka. Hold on.
You never had it. You can't teach me about breastfeeding because you never had the breast to feed. Y'all on that bullshit tonight.
Okay, I can answer that question. Women simply give birth to their masters. Now, Veronica Conway, would you like to chime in?
Yeah. See, I want us to really, okay, because we're getting real stuck on vernacular. Perhaps a better word for it is entrainment.
Ooh.
And so what I mean by entrainment is that when a man is carrying a high enough frequency in his body, like, say, a Nichama, and even some other men that I've had the benefit to encounter, when they are carrying a high enough frequency in their bodies, just the act of interacting with them in a sexual sense entrains the woman completely differently. She begins to surrender. She begins to become less combative. She has to go inside and figure out all that and square off of all that trippy bullshit that's flying around her consciousness. Now, by the same definition, when a woman who has been entrained in a very high frequency comes into contact with a man, she entrains him. In other words, I've interacted with men who have completely spiritually deconstructed in the context of their relating with me, because for them, hanging around in my vibration totally fucking stripped them of all that little boy childish egoic bullshit that they were carrying around. So I'm going to call it entrainment and not training. It's vibrational.
And entrainment, let's go even deeper. Entrainment, you can find this concept if you study NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, right? Yeah. I can entrain a person's consciousness, their subconsciousness, just by speaking in a certain tone, right? A monotone or high tone, or I can mirror their tone, and then we'll get entrained into each other, right? So A lot of people don't understand that. This is why they go out and buy shit after seeing a commercial that they don't actually need. You know, some bullshit they didn't need, but they get entrained by the commercial because these motherfuckers use NLP techniques. This is why you buy the car you didn't want to buy when you walked into the fucking lot. You know, you get entrained by the salesman. Or you can look up this guy named Dave Brown. I think it's Dave Brown or Dan Brown, one of those. You can go on YouTube, look up Dan Brown. This motherfucker goes into the stores with pieces of paper, and because of his ability to entrain the salesperson or the clerk, he gives them regular pieces of paper as money, and they accept it.
I know how to do it.
Right?
I know how to do
wait,
that.
hold on, Veronica.
I've been trained how to do that. I don't do it, but I know how to do that.
Right. And then I'm going to give another piece, because I think what happens is there's this traumatic response that women have from being oppressed by patriarchy. Right? Yeah. But if we go back to the spiritual construct, you have a battery, you have a plus side, and you have the negative side of the battery. The plus side is masculine. That's the part, the little nipple that sticks out on the battery. And then the minus side, back in the days, they used to call it neutral. Now they call it negative. So you have positive and negative. All of the power in the battery comes from the negative side. What does the positive side do? But direct it. It's our job to direct you. And your job is to believe in what we do collectively in order to manifest it. Women are the masters of manifestation. What you believe, you achieve. This is why men tend to not get over the hump until they find that one woman who totally sells out in powerful submission, not in a weak, subservient space, but in a space of power, knowing all you needed was somebody to give it to you this way, to believe in you this way. This is why a lot of times women, single moms who have embraced it, not the single moms who are bitter with the dad who left or bitter with the relationship not working, but the single mom who has embraced the motherhood and don't give a fuck about the trials and tribulations of being a single parent, believes in her boy unconditionally. That motherfucker goes on to deliver the real MVP speech. Mom, you're the real MVP. Mom, I'll break my back and do whatever for you, because she believed in him and pushed him across that threshold. Women have that power, but you can't do that with your man if you're harboring resentment for what all men have done. Do you understand that? Jeff Brown?
More than you know, brother. Shout out to my lovely wife, Angelique.
Angelique.
That is, you have described her perfectly. And I think this is one of the problems with younger people. And that's the OG's fault. That's our fault. Is what we did not teach men, what we did not teach males. And we have failed them, and they fail our women. Go to a nightclub. You can't call a woman a bitch on your own. You're going to need two shorts help. You're going to need blow the whistle.
Wow.
You can play blow the whistle in church, and the usher board will stand up. Why? Because they have been failed to the point that they believe that that is the way they are supposed to be talked to. And they are exactly right. Those motherfuckers have no place leading them any fucking where. But they won't change until the women change. The women are the energy. They just throw it away.
Let's go to Miss Lips from Atlanta. Miss Lips, holla at me.
How y'all doing?
We're
Hey
good.
now, Miss Lips.
The last time you were here, we almost couldn't handle it. Speak on it, Miss Lips.
Nervous now.
Oh, wow. Damn. Y'all put me on the spot, huh? Well, I want to chime in. I want to definitely talk about how the men are very powerful. So powerful that I don't know if you guys ever heard the story about some orphan kids with meat and milk. And all the Buddhists, which were all the men, huddled all together, meditated, and was able to nurse these children. These men was able to nurse these children with their milk, through their nipples. So, I mean, when people say
that when your nourishment comes from a woman, it's not true. It comes from a man. A man is powerful. I think we women, we need to give these men enough power. They need their power back so they can give it back to us.
The women.
We live in a very selfish world.
Miss Lips,
hurtful world.
Miss Lips, I want you to interact with a couple of people.
Okay.
I want you to interact with Hecka. I want you to interact with Neecole. I want you to interact with Whitney because they seem to disagree. Speak on it, Whitney.
I get what Veronica and everybody is saying. Everybody
all
learns.
This bullshit they're saying.
I agree with all the bullshit everybody is saying, yes. But my thing is, like, we're talking about situationships on today's show earlier. Yes. I'm going to speak on my situationship. I was the one who trained my nigga who didn't want to be in a relationship with me to now be in a relationship with me.
That's your problem.
I had that power. That's my problem.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like it's a problem because honestly, the situation is actually kind of low-key perfect right now. So
low-key perfect. I get what I want.
I'm pretty much winning right now.
Winning.
And you know what I mean? Like everybody has their situationship, but yeah, like I'm sorry. I will definitely listen to a man if he has some good shit to say, but if he's just over here on some dumb shit, which most of them are.
Listen, I have no problem.
Wait. Hold on. Miss Lips. Hold on 1 second. Everybody wants to respond to you. Then I'll come back to you. Go ahead.
I have no problem. This is Neecole. I have no problem with the significance of men and their desires and giving them the power that they deserve, but it's almost like a platform. When you take it, have something to say. I don't follow people that are not leaders, and that's my stance.
Shut your bad ass up. Ashonti?
A lot of thoughts, but I do agree with what Miss Lips has to say, but I think we just need to remember that not all men deserve this power. Some great men that we are responsible for acknowledging and seeing deserve it, but not all men deserve that much power.
Not all men deserve that much power? Silence. Speak more, Geoff Brown.
I think I'm going to have to, actually, brother, I'm going to have to agree with Shanti. Here's the issue.
No, we all deserve this power.
Here's the issue.
Cut Geoff's mic off.
All of you, that's hilarious.
Treason.
All of these women have said,
Simony!
I am willing to follow, but I won't follow the wrong dude or the weak dude or the soft dude.
Right.
And the only way a weak dude or a soft dude or a wrong dude can show up to begin with is if you turn up society's white noise over your intuition, because you have something no man has. Your period is connected to the moon, for fuck's sake. You have the power to weed out when you walk in a room. The wrong dude will repel from you. If he is not, and if there are 9 wrong dudes in your life, what they have in common is you.
Let me just say this. Geoff is saying something very powerful, and I think we need to speak to it. At the end of the day, ladies, you're most powerful when you're most intuitive. And most women are not intuitive in today's society. They are following a social template. And the social template makes the beta male attractive to you.
Damn!
You go after him. He's weak, and then you get him, and then you're dissatisfied, and then you incentivize the pussy because he's trained by that.
And you mad because you got a weak nigga. If that interests you, call us 1-844-55-1.
All right, Miss Lips, say your final thought, and then I'm going to Hecka Activated.
Yeah. And I just want to say men love to hunt, and they don't hunt no more. We don't allow them to hunt.
Shit, you better play hide and seek and hide that pussy now.
Hey, men love when you say no.
Right.
They love it when you fucking them.
I want your ass to be a different animal every night.
When you tell him no and you mean it, and you stand on your own true feet, and as a woman, a powerful woman, and give him that template and let him know, hey, I love you, but I can't rock with you. And we women, we need to stop deleting people's numbers.
Come on, mama.
You know, fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga. No, that nigga was put in your life for a purpose to show you something or to see your interest.
Hey, these
you only attract who you are.
Seasons and reasons, though.
Okay,
Seasons and reasons.
Let me come back. This is fire. This is fire, Miss Lips.
If you attract nothing ass niggas, see, I have met nothing ass niggas. I have learned from them nothing ass niggas, and them niggas are still in my phone. And I have helped those nothing ass niggas become better men today.
Wow.
And they treat women much better today because they see I came from a nothing ass bitch and a nothing ass nigga myself. You see.
Wow. Let me just say this, Miss Lips. Miss Lips, let me just say this. I appreciate you taking the time to drop that information. Wow. That was fire.
Miss Lips. I love Miss Lips because she keeps it 1,000.
Wait a minute. Somebody else we're not going to a break yet. Hold on, pimp. I got to get Hecka. We got to get Hecka back in. Hecka's my peoples now.
Activated.
Hecka, holla at us though. Hecka got her own perspective, and I love it. Let's go with it.
Yeah. And Miss Lips just proved that women train men. She just said she has trained men to be better men.
True
That's
that.
exactly what I'm trying to say, because this is the thing. In order for a man to ever be able to direct a woman, he has to be able to master and balance his masculine and feminine energies. Most men these days are so afraid of the feminine energy that they seek to even demoralize a gay man because he has decided to tap into and embrace his feminine energies. So if a man has a high level of insecurity about the feminine, there's no way that he can connect to the feminine to bring her higher.
Oh, you saying something powerful now. Something very powerful is coming from this. Let's reframe it. Are you telling me the more hyper masculine a man is and the more anti-feminine a man is, the greater chance that he has hidden homosexual latent tendencies?
Absolutely, because men that actually hate homosexuals because they're running from something within themselves.
So they're secret, unconscious dirt diggers.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
But let me just say something really profound here. You're starting to see it manifest itself. Michael Sam, the big backlash because this openly gay man came into the NFL, which is supposed to be manhood sacred. You know, this is manhood chapel.
Where's he at now?
But he's not in the league anymore after 1 year. And I think somebody's going to give him a shot. Somebody's going to let him play somewhere in the league. But he's already come out and said, you know how many gay motherfuckers is in the NFL?
Already. Exactly.
So where you can find latent homosexual tendencies in the most hyper-masculine shit. So when Hecka speaks on a balance between feminine and masculine energy, and we're talking energy, we're not talking about a nigga wearing lip gloss with his motherfucking three-piece suit on.
Come on now.
Right?
Come on,
We're not talking about a metrosexual where a nigga is getting his motherfucking eyebrows waxed. Right?
I like that.
Too goddamn bad. Go find beta males who do that shit. What we're saying is, when a man is balanced in himself, knows himself, comfortable with himself, in the truth of himself, he understands that he's not all 100% war.
So this boils down to the spot where I was coming from the beginning. It's all boils down to fear.
Hey, did I point to you, Cockerham?
Fear.
But you go ahead and make your fucking statement.
Fear. It's all fear. It's fear of honesty. It's fear of knowing yourself. It's fear of self-security. It's fear of a relationship. It's fear of sharing. It's fear of intimacy. It's all fear-based.
And all of this shit you're talking about complicates our relationships to no end. One more caller. The lines are still crazy. Zoid, if that's how you say your name, from Atlanta.
Zayad.
How do you say your name, brother?
Zayad.
Zayad.
I like that.
That's a nice name, brother. Speak on it.
Hey, man, I just wanted to say, man, everybody sounds pretty right, but I think like women, a lot of times women sound like the younger sibling in the family. Like when your daddy come in the room and say, you know, what the hell going on with y'all in here now? And and the little sibling be like, oh, you know, he did this and he did that, and you know what I'm saying? Like, women be complaining a lot, you know what I'm saying? Instead of owning up to their responsibilities.
Wow.
But like I tell women, people say training women. I like to say enlighten women, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I heard Farrakhan say a long time ago that the woman, and he was talking to black men, he said the black woman is the most important natural resource on the face of the earth.
Absolutely. This is true.
And
Yeah.
I tell women, man, like, you've been polluted so much. We've been polluted by Europeans for 400 years. And you go Google the story about Sarah Bartman, who was an African woman, who was, you know, she was treated like a freak. Like people paid money to see how big her booty was and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And but men, we picked up on this. The way we treat our women, we pollute you. Like the soil on the ground or the Nile River, man. We polluted you.
Hey,
so I try to tell women, man, get your spirituality, man.
So, listen, brother, you're saying something real powerful. I want you to hold on one second. Veronica, go back and talk about how a woman will manifest a man's consciousness 72 hours after they have sex. Because he just said something powerful, and that connects to that. Say it really quickly.
Right. So it's not just that, you know, if a woman is creating an egg, you know, and she lays down with a man, that he'll impregnate her, you know, with the sperm. What also happens is that within 72 hours after laying with a woman, if you just give 72 hours after you've engaged with her, and you check her mood, you check her spirit.
If she's bitchy.
And if she's angry and hostile and tripping and whatever, that's your consciousness, because you've actually seeded, the man seeds not only his sperm, but he also sees his consciousness into the woman. And so if she's cool and serene and vivacious and loving, then that's you too. And so there's an instant barometer that men can use and what women can use to check, because one of the things that women have to begin to do is say, wow, I just engaged with him 72 hours later, I feel crazy. I guess I best be going. I better book out of here.
Wow.
So men are going to have, like, men have got to get their consciousness clean and get some love in their field.
Absolutely.
With which to impregnate women.
Wow, that was powerful. Zayad, can you finish your statement and then we got to wrap? Well, not the show, but wrap you
up.
Yes. Well, basically, like I was saying, man, I know, you know, black men need to understand how it is to be a god, and we need to be better fathers.
Yes, sir.
And we can talk about that, but we also have to talk about that, you know, as men, we're supposed to protect our women, and we're supposed to bring them into the state of being a goddess, you know what I'm saying? And to nurture the man, the children, because a woman is the doctor, she is the chef, you know what I'm saying, in the house, you know what I mean? She's very, very powerful. But, you know, if black women are going to be sexually active and be out here in the streets having a good time, you got to understand the repercussions of that. And one of the repercussions of that is the destruction of the family house and the kids out here, man, being crazy. So y'all have a nice night, man.
Man, we appreciate that. At The Adjuster 7 on Twitter. So are you saying my consciousness is leaking out of her 72 hours later? Yeah, in a way. The Big Black Beard also chimed in with, men hunt challenges, but we don't look for them to be companions. But I do believe we should. Because if your woman can't stand up for you in public and challenge you in private, nigga, you've got luggage. You don't have a companion. You've got something you're carrying around, right? Your woman should be able to stand up to you in private. Now, stand up don't mean, motherfucker, do what the fuck I said or this shit over. Right, it don't mean that, right? But a woman should be able to stand up. A woman should be able to tell you the absolute truth. Your woman should be able to tell you the absolute truth about yourself. But I will flip this back and remind the women, if you can only love your children unconditionally, you will never experience unconditional love in an intimate relationship. That complicates your relationships too. Your conditions, your quote unquote standards. Jeff Brown?
Does a man have to be perfect? sounds sometimes like there's a level of perfection that only the so-called Jesus meets, which is why I've met so many women who say that I am dating Jesus.
I have this as my question.
And 135% of them are nuts. Everyone.
And that's one of my questions.
135% of them are fucking single and lonely.
Yes.
But again, that's one of my questions. Does being married to Jesus complicate intimate relationships? We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, callers, answer this for me. I want to hear from all callers. I'm going to ask this question one more time. Does being married to Jesus complicate intimate relationships? 844-55-1. 844-55-1. The voice of reason. Wow.
That's a good little combo.
Jeez, you know the conversation is good when during the breaks we on fire. The number to dial is 844-55-radio dash one. Excuse me, 844-55-1. That's the number to dial. Again, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about relationship status. It's complicated. We've talked about all myriads of complications. We talked about incest. We talked about social media complicating relationships. Jesus.
Social media ends them.
We've talked about sex, sexual orientation. I mean, this has been a crazy, crazy show. But I want to ask one more question. Does being married to Jesus complicate intimate relationships? And I think a lot of people are afraid to deal with this. Nobody say nothing bad about Jesus. Don't you ever say nothing bad about Jesus now. Lord, all of Black America turns into Stephen from Django as soon as you talk about religion, especially Christianity. But nobody say nothing bad about Jesus, right? What was my man? What's the actor who played the head of Candyland? Leonardo.
Leonardo, yeah.
No one. It's like Jesus is Leonardo's character. And, nobody can say anything negative about, Candyland. Right? And all of Black America turns into Stephen from Django when you bring Jesus in. Oh, yeah. But Jesus has had a profound effect on our sisters. When you think about the population of most churches, they say it's 80 to 85% single sisters.
Because people tell us that's where we got to find our man, right?
Is there a direct correlation between 70% single women or 70% non-married, or 72% non-married African-American women? Mm-hmm. Because the pastor said, wait, Mr. Right is coming.
No, because he's usually the one sleeping with all of them.
Hey.
And then 70% of out-of-wedlock children. So when we start connecting the dots, can we say that at least the beliefs that are coming out of the church, right? At least the beliefs that are coming out of the church are part of the problem, making relationships more complicated. 844-55-1. That is the number to dial. Get to us right now. What do you guys think about how I framed that?
I think you framed it perfectly because everything you just said makes sense. And I don't know if I've ever said that, Zoe. But no, you know me, I got to come with some bullshit. That's it. And that's all I got for you guys. No. Yeah, I mean, I'm supposed to go to church. I'm still single. I don't go to church. So maybe that's why. That's what they tell us. Ashanti, what do you think?
Well, I'm sorry. I just walked back in, so I missed it. It sounded like you said some really powerful shit, though. I caught the tail end.
Wow.
I caught the tail end.
She took a weed break.
She's real relaxed.
Jeff Brown, can you?
Oh, wow, man. You know me. Okay. Black man, Christian, reader. I have to pick two. I can't be all three. I think that there's been a horrible disservice to sisters in that regard.
Can I ask you this, Jeff?
Yes, sir.
Is the church raising a nation of side bitches? Go deep.
Yeah. But what the church is raising is marriages to failure and anger. And when a woman is, I've had this experience where the woman that I married was not married. She couldn't have been married to me. She was married already and not willing to divorce her anger. So every time she was happy, she was cheating on her anger with me.
This Candyland, nigga. Better not nobody say nothing bad about Jesus, nigga. This Candyland, nigga. You old uppity nigga.
No, for sure. Zoe said it. Nail on the hammer. I don't know what that's.
Head on the nail.
Whatever. Anyway, yes, the church is raising side bitches all day because this is what the church tells us. Sit here and wait for Mr. Right. Keep doing this. Well, no one's good enough because they know he went to the club last weekend. He's not good enough, even though he does 9 out of 10 things. Hold out. Wait. Man,
I knew a girl about 10 years ago, and she was 36 then, and she was a virgin.
Nope.
And she was fucking irreversibly rigid in her Christianity.
Wow.
I'm waiting on this
I need her to call
holy dick to come through.
What does it look like, holy dick?
Like, when you arrest your development in the name of an idea, relationships is complicated.
So just coming from my perspective, I'm not very religious. I'm more spiritual. But the guy that I was actually almost married to, his family and himself was extremely religious. And I actually feel like they use that to their own discretion. So I have like this weird energy about quote unquote extremely religious men. I feel like if they're not hiding behind what the Bible is saying, they're using it to their own discretion.
Well, absolutely. You were going to walk in a room and his mom was going to say, "Oh, Jesus, not my baby."
Something like that.
And scene on the joke. D from Maryland. Sammy Nosa. D from Maryland. Holla at us, brother.
Hey. What's up, everybody?
Hey,
what's up, Zoe? What's up, Geoff?
What's happening, man?
Hey.
Hey, yeah, I had a question. This might be a little bit off the topic, but I'm going ahead and say it. I think the problem with the relationships between men and women, especially the black community, I think a lot of women don't really know how to reciprocate in relationships. Like, a woman can be quick to tell a man, "I want commitment and monogamy," but a lot of times women are not losing anything when they go into a relationship. Men are, because a man is giving up all this pussy to like give in to the demands of a woman. So I just think it's not fair for a man to do all that, and then when the woman is tired of being in a relationship, she's ready to break up. And
okay, D, hold on one second. Hold on. We have to restrain Whitney because she throwing shit because you talking.
I'm sorry, D, man. I don't know what you're talking about. You think that she's not losing all the dick that's running around too?
Listen,
maybe
she's
a nigga with
losing
bigger
nothing.
pockets. Maybe a dude who looks better. Maybe a guy who treats her better.
Because Whitney smashes fool.
Women, y'all got the pick of the litter, though. You know how hard it is for a man to line up 10 women to fuck on a consistent basis?
Well, no.
Isn't this the guy that called and asked about fucking his side bitch?
Actually, I don't
really
know.
Not that difficult.
Can I?
Okay, everybody can't talk at one time. Everybody can't talk at one time. We're gonna go to Whitney so she can finish her thought, and then we're gonna go to Geoff. Now, Whitney, you make it quick.
I'm trying. My boy Geoff said there's 8.17 of women more than men, right? So you guys have
8.17.
something like that, right? So
Talking about real bitty girl.
So y'all have a higher percentage to get a better woman. So you're probably winning at the end of the day. We have the 3 niggas that probably 2 out of 3 of them are lame as shit on all levels.
Or down low.
So I mean, I feel like y'all are winning.
Lame
That's all
according
I
to
say,
your
and
emotional perspective. Now, cut her mic.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, Geoff, tell me you agree with this. Would it be fair if a man could articulate what he's actually losing?
Yes, sir.
I'm into agreement like that.
I got you, brother. I got you.
Hey, thanks, D, for the call. We appreciate it.
To kind of, I think where he's going, and which kind of works against what you're saying, Whitney, is when I say that I have slept with 50 women, I'm saying I taught 50 women out their draws. When a woman says I slept with 50 men, She ain't had to talk a damn one of them into it. It's 50 dudes that then talked her out of her draws. That is two entirely different statements. So that kind of kills the concept of all the dick that you're not having.
You know what's amazing? Let me just say, this show is called, or the topic is relationship status. It's complicated. And I think in the 2 hours that we've been on, we've complicated matters even more.
Worse.
Absolutely.
Let me go to Hecka Activated and Veronica Conway. We want to get them back in on the topic. I want you guys to start wrapping this up. Like, how do we get any type of clarity in terms of what we want our relationships to be? There should be some level of freedom, of course. The individual freedom, the freedom within the relationship, the honesty, the truth. How do we build the kind of relationships that are lasting, they renew themselves? How do we do this? Veronica and then Hecka.
I mean, I would just say, radical honesty, it sounds like a cliche, but it really, listen, if you've walked in deep radical honesty, one of the things that happens when you do that, it sets your soul on fire. I mean, you just get so much spiritual clarity when you practice radical honesty, and I think that we cannot underestimate the completely numbing and nullifying effect that compromise has on our spirits. In other words, if I have to shut down a very part of my being and my nature just to accommodate another person's fear, then that fear eventually consumes me and them.
Wow, that was big. Hecka Activated.
So I really feel like we train our boys to be Jesus lovers. We beat, mob, bully, and condition the nurture nature out of our boys and then make them feel that they are leaders. And then we call this dysfunction manhood. What are we doing? I mean, he cannot train me if he can't embrace the whole of me. The only man, in my opinion, that can make a great husband and father is the man that has been trained by a woman to nurture.
Oh, whoa. This is big. You're saying something. Let me say a little something and then throw it back to you. I think the man, right, who knows how to love a woman has been mentored by a good man. Now, mothers, you can demonstrate and show nurturing, but until a man reinforces that as something good to the boy, he's just going to see that as being smothered. I got two sons that, they naturally grow away. I told their mothers, at around 12, they're going to grow away from you. That, mommy, you're my best friend. My son used to say that shit when he was little. She can't get a hug from this nigga right now. Right? Because, it's not that he doesn't love her. He loves his mother. But it's space, mom. Space. Don't bring the fucking ice chest to the bench where the players are. Like, you got sandwiches and apples and shit. Just, what are you doing? Right? So, but you understand what I'm saying?
Sad.
Boys at a certain age tend to grow away from that nurturing cocoon that mom provides. And it's not a negative thing, right? Like, if you talk to my oldest son's mother right now, she's, oh my God, where's Nunu? I said, Nunu been gone. Nunu
done been.
He done been gone, right? He's out of here, right? And it's, oh my God, he's grown and So that nurturing is always there. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, what you're talking about, Hecka, but I'm saying a lot of times men get their true understanding of a woman's worth from men who value women. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it reinforces what she taught him early. Oh, that's what my mama meant. Because remember, just because you his mama don't mean he speaks your language. Do you understand? So say more about what you were saying.
Yeah, I get that. But the mother, in my opinion, is who plants the seed. A mother begins the nurturing process when that baby exits the womb and she pops her titty in his mouth.
Agreed. Pop that titty in my mouth. You can do that right now if you like.
Okay, so I guess this is the only thing that I have. This is the only thing that I have to say, and I know we're about to close out. But I know some people are up for repairing broken men, but I think his mama should do that shit.
Thank you.
Mama should repair or upgrade that man in a nurturing fashion. I don't have time to raise men boys. Wow. As a woman, I don't have time to raise men boys. So as women, the best thing that we can do is train our men to nurture and just say no to patriarchy, because that's what started this.
I see Hecka's a little, she's
Turned
a little
all the way
habanero
up.
sauce right now. I'm going to put this dick belt on you real quick. Sriracha, all right? Hey, I love what Hecka is saying, but I'm going to call Hecka to the floor. I know Hecka, she nurtures motherfuckers. Grown men too. I done seen her change niggas' lives. So stop it, you fucking Jedith. She's a Jedi and a Sith. But I think it's a gift that women have.
I don't raise men boys anymore.
I think it's a gift that women have, and women should employ it a little more. To speak to what Veronica said, which is also important, there's a book called Radical Honesty by Brad Blanton. Get the book. Brad Blanton, get the book. This book is so fucking cold. Can I tell you? The dude in the book reveals he got herpes because it's about radical honesty. But I will say this. Balance this book with another book called Nonviolent Communication. Because what has happened with Brad Blanton's book is people have taken his book and used it as a way to use the truth to just be mean to motherfuckers. You know, I never did like your mama. You know, that bitch stank. Right? And it's like, oh God, okay, that is the truth. Mom does
smell like onions.
Her house smell like hot feet. Yeah.
Right. But then they took that and turned it into like this real negative and hurtful kind of thing. Terrible. So I would say balance Brad's book with, you know, nonviolent communication. So get those two books and then you'll be able to do that.
Great.
Yeah, both of them are really good books. Okay, so listen, we're about to wrap. Let's get everybody's information here. Geoff Brown, where do they find your crazy motherfucker?
Go to miptags.com/gbfunnystyle, MIPTAGS.com. That's where you can get t-shirts, coffee mugs, my new book coming out, Geoff's Brownies and Ringtones.
Nigger cookies. I mean, all types of shit at Geoff's website.
Oh, hold on. Nope. But I'm finna start something. Nigger
cookies. Right?
Writing that shit down. Right.
I love it. Geoff Brown, and we can also find him on Mondays on
the Zoe What Morning Show.
Exactly. Where do they find that, Geoff?
They can find that on D-Radio V.
That's radio.
In TV.com.
Oh, I love it. Ashonti Ford. She's a beautiful girl, man. I wish you guys could see her, man.
It's not hard to look at.
No.
Thanks, guys. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Ashonti Ford Live.
I am
and
cute.
you can go ahead and find me on YouTube at Girl on Fire Productions.
And the apple bottom that she was born with.
My sweet Jesus.
Sweet pickles.
Oh, my Lord. Just looks like a midget bending over picking up keys. Jesus. What an ass.
Right.
Just terrible.
Ass by Spalding.
And scene.
Whitney Tabor, where can they find you, love?
What's good, guys? You can find me on Twitter, Instagram at Miss Tabor, MissTabor.com, Whitney Tabor on Facebook. You can just find me in the streets running rah. I don't even know if that's a word, but I'm
Just
doing
Team
it all.
Tabor.
Hey. Hashtag Team Tabor. It is what it is.
And another bucket of candy. Oh, my God.
Oh, Jesus.
It's not hard to look at either.
She was born with the Totalingas. It's a made-up language for titties.
Yum.
Titties are very beautiful. I mean, if you follow her, what's your Instagram again? Because if you follow her on Instagram, you can see some skin.
A lot of it.
Yep. She lets me touch them.
Man.
Right now?
No, when I first met Ashonti, she just walked just magnets on there. But anyway, check my Instagram, MSTABER. I'm all over that.
I would love to practice breastfeeding. Just to remind myself of the sensation of it. Cockerham, where can they find you?
Neecole C on Twitter, the one and only Neecole C at Instagram. And then you guys can go online to the complex and let's check out the next run of this show I have happening in LA. I Am Not My Mother. So thecomplex.com.
Another sexy one. Oh my God.
Yes.
Cockerham. Make you take a damn sick day. God damn it.
She got that skin color like 3 of those little creamers. You know, it's just very beautiful. Just give me 3 of the creamers, please. Hecka activated. Where can they find you, love? Hecka sent me some of her photos.
Okay.
I've seen her on Twitter.
I just wish she didn't have on any clothes, but
you're terrible.
Hecka bad than a motherfucker.
No, Hecka's hot.
Okay. Shit.
Here, I'll show you a picture.
Hecka, where can they find you, love? God damn.
Oh my goodness, you guys are crazy. Find me at Hecka, Heka, activated at
she don't even know.
That's where I am.
Hecka activated.
And I'm on Facebook.
Oh
yeah,
shit.
I'm on Facebook.
Looking like a young Millie Jackson.
At Hecka activated, and it's spelled Heka.
She looks like a young Millie
That's
Jackson.
it. He said you look like a young Millie Jackson, and you
Hecka
do.
Is bomb,
Hecka
bro.
bad than a motherfucker.
Go, Hecka, girl.
Hecka.
VC.
We gonna have to make a little trip to Atlanta and get some spirit fucking going. Little spirit fucking need to go down. Right? I fuck with the truth now.
Mr. Williams.
I'm just saying. And let me
She'll
fuck
get your conscience right.
Wait, as conscious is right, turn her mic off right now, please. Thank you.
I like how he caught that.
Thank you. I catch everything. All little bullshit slights will get caught and
cut.
Right. I will fuck Hecka with the spirit of excellence. Yes, I will.
So brave.
I will leave the people with something good.
Call upon Horace.
I will leave
Don't
the
forget
people
about
with something
Veronica.
good. Let me do this. I'm never going to forget about Veronica. She too will get fucked with the spirit of excellence.
A long sword.
Call upon Horace.
All right, the long ship. Good night. Veronica Conway. People love Veronica. I'm telling you, Veronica is. Listen, Hecka's my psychic. Veronica is my coach. I just surround myself with powerful women who have the ability to change consciousness.
Smartest thing in the world to do.
All right, turn everybody's mics off. These motherfucking comment hordes. Veronica, where can they find you, love?
VeronicaConway.com.
See how fucking melty?
If you want to contact me, I have a contact form on there. We're getting ready to go make money in the business boot camp, y'all. So if you want to get a business going, let's go. We're going to rock and roll. So VeronicaConway.com, and then, Twitter, Facebook, it's all Veronica Conway.
Love it. Listen, everybody, you find me at IamZoeWilliams.com. This segment was way longer than it was supposed to be. I only have 3 days left on my Zoe What Morning Show relationship dismount book tour. I'm asking that everybody go to Indiegogo and support ZWMS Relationship Dismount Book Tour. We only reached 16% of my intended goal. I'm asking that everybody just make a mad dash, a mad push to support this, because I want to come to your town. I want to come to your city and do relationship workshops, like some real stuff, not the funny stuff that we do here, but like some real drill down stuff. So please go to ZWMS Relationship Dismount Book Tour at Indiegogo.com and support with anything you can. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you guys Wednesday with another heater. The Voice of Reason, Hot Button Radio, Dash Radio. We out. Deuces.